Good morning. It's a Sunday morning and the sun is starting to peep through the clouds here today, and out for a walk with Max earlier and decided to go get my camera and do some videoing. We're at Sundance Farm Campground, and the base really of the thing is a horse farm. As you can see here in the sign, Steve and his wife Kelly, gracious hosts at the campground, and Max and I discovered the farm here. And so bear with me a little bit. I'm just going to show you a little bit of his premises and then on over to the campground. And they got a phenomenal course for, I don't know what kind of horses they are, but obviously jumping horses. But you can tell it's a little bit cloudy yet this morning, but the sun up there is trying to peep through the clouds. So good morning, blessed Sunday to you. So here's Steve's beautiful homestead here. Beautiful home back here, beautiful landscaping out and about, and lots of horses, as you'll see here. There were many more horses earlier when Maxie and I were out walking about 6, but I guess they get put in during the day because the gnats are so bad. You'll see many of them wearing face masks to try and keep the gnats off, but I don't know, there must be 40 or more horses out on pasture when we were here earlier this morning. Lots of sizes, shapes, breeds, etc. And all very friendly. They love coming to see us. Big fellas too. Look at this guy. Wow. Hey there, big guy. How you doing this morning? How you doing? How you doing? Aw. Looks like you got quite a harem here. Don't know if they're females or not. Sorry to insult any of yous. Morning. And notice the divided exercise lots here. It looks like this big guy, he rules the roost here. He turned and the rest run away here. Pretty pair of horses there. And earlier there were some horses. Oh yeah, they're still up here. A couple of them up there, up on the hill. Look at the nice landscaping here. He looks like he rules the pasture. He turned and the others took off running.
No, not me. No, this is Ben. Oh, Ben. Who took over? Did George take it over from? No, they actually get along great. Yeah, they're perfectly fine. No issues whatsoever. They're like best buds. It's gonna be Ben and.
We'll walk on, and not to disrupt the conversation there, we'll walk away and walk on into the barns here. Lots and lots of horse stalls here at the farm. Obviously it takes lots of manure handling equipment to clean, and they bring it out here and dump it directly into the spreader. Look at this, isn't this cool? Here. Take a walk on into one of several barns here. Beautiful barns. Morning again.
Hello.
Steve said it was all right if I walked around, took some pictures. You caretaker or are you a horse owner, or both?
Both. I get stuff to go to chores, but it pays my bills too.
Lots and lots of stalls. How many total stalls are there on Sundance?
I think we have like 45.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 45 sounds about right. Here, if you stand to the side, because they're going to come running through the loop.
Okay, I'll get out of here.
Oh, you're going to be in here. You just have to stand to the side.
Yeah, she's bringing the horses in. Yeah, this pretty painted was outside earlier.
Okay.
Paint, I guess. Oh, here comes the horses. We'll just wait. Watch them come in. They must love to come in the barn and eat. Steve was telling me that they stay outside at night, but during the day they bring them in because the gnats are so bad. I guess they're coming. Looks like they know their stalls. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Must be a couple newcomers that a little hesitant to go in their own stalls. We'll leave her to her work here this morning and move on over to the other barn here. Looks like we got a nice tack room here. One of several tack rooms, I guess. Lots and lots of equipment here. Oh, it sounds like they're coming in now. Oh, they came in and got in their stalls real quick. Oh. Okay, on to the next bill. Lots of resident mascots here. Oh, I locked this one out. Not happy with me. There you go. There you go. And we'll walk into the next barn here. Someone greeting us here. Well, good morning. I seen all you out on pasture this morning. How are you this morning, lady? Huh? You look cute in your bunny ears. Yeah, the barn's about full here. No wonder the pasture's got vacant so quick. Well, good morning. Aren't you friendly this morning? Aren't you friendly this morning, huh? Yeah, it looks like the stalls are all about full here this morning. All these were out on pasture earlier when Max and I were here. Well, actually one empty stall in the entire barn. Wow. Good morning. Good morning. How are you this morning, huh? How are you this morning, huh? How are you this morning? And then this leads up a ramp then into area where they've got some restrooms here. And actually there, I believe there's some more, some more stalls over here. A pretty horse. Good morning. How are you this morning, huh? And again, this is, if you just joined us, this is Sundance Farm, actually Sundance Farm Campground. But I think the base of the entire business is actually horse boarding. Notice here, someone from a different area code for sure here that has a horse here. And the feeding instructions is on the stall. Beautiful stalls, and as I mentioned earlier, largely all full. Nice washing area here inside with a note that do not rinse muddy horses in wash stall. They've got an outdoor area where they're for power washing actually. And let's go on here. We'll see the arena. Here, nice dirt ramp and a great big arena, indoor arena here. Got a few jumps down there, and not seen this before. I'm sure those of you that are in horse arenas have actually mirrors all the way along here. The entire one side of this is all mirrors down here. Yeah. Hey, there's a guy over there with the video camera. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh, somebody run into the mirror. And here, you can look outside, a quick glimpse of the outdoor arena. More mirrors here this morning. And a little bit closer up look of the jumps that are here, and then look back. I actually have some hay storage above the horse stalls back there. Looks like it's well lit. Lots of lights in here when it's needed. And I don't know what this is, but something from France anyway. But here you can kind of see the outdoor arena. Got a lot of rain, so they've obviously had to work it to try and aerate it to get it to dry off, but looks like they have some elaborate jumps here, and you can see Steve's home there in the background. Bear with me, we're going to do some walking here out past the pastures that I come in by to get up to the Sundance farm barns. One lone soul out here. Good morning, fella or girl. Sorry if I called you here. But I think there were like 8 horses out here earlier when I walked by, when Maxie and I walked by. Yeah, sorry, girl. Morning. Them gnats are bad, aren't they? Yeah. Nice, big exercising areas. And like Steve mentioned, the horses stay outside at night, but then go inside for housing due to all of the gnats during the day. Here, we'll walk over by another pasture out here. Lots and lots of nice grass here. But these were plentiful with horses earlier here too, but have all been put inside. And now we walk down to the edge of the Equestrian campground. I haven't walked the park significantly through the horse trail, but it's looks very interesting, obviously for jumping horses. Here's got quite a wood stack here. They take that down by the office and sell that. Looks like they've consumed quite a bit of firewood already this year. They started making hay, didn't get much off before the rain, but I'm sure with horses that's not as big an issue to get it off early. Looks like they got some brome grass in it. Another beautiful hay field here, some brome grass. Notice the jump there in the distance, and another one here. We'll just walk down here. Pretty extensive trail of horse jumps. I wish I knew where it started. I would have graced you with the beginning of the tour, but well built, solid jumps here. And I find this one here on the corner interesting. They have to come around, turn the corner. I don't know if that's a jump or if it's just a display, but that would seem like it'd be pretty tough to come around the corner and jump here. Looks like there's variations of how they can position those logs. And here, come down and notice up here by this shed, there's several trailers, big motorhomes, I should say, packed in. He's pretty much got every corner available. I think it's only rated as a 32 site campground, but I swear there's 100 people here last night. Another interesting jump. Pair of big motor homes camped here last night. I don't recall seeing them here earlier in the week, so they must be weekend campers. Lots of people here for the big events at Road America. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Hi, how are you? You're on video. You're on video.
She's only 14 years old.
Oh.
She ain't got no teeth to bite anybody anyways.
And you're not drinking the watch.
Kelly, you're not cool.
Bye-bye. Thanks for saying hi. Here you can kind of see off in the distance the beginning of the high ground of the campground. It's quite a rolling terrain, but here is where I said they're just kind of packed in everywhere. We're going to walk, even though we may disrupt some campsites here, walk through the horse jumping terrain here. Lots and lots of jumps out here. A couple up here, pretty significant. Here, I assume these carts here, if you will, are jumps as well. Pretty elaborate. Pretty elaborate. Take a big man to wheel that cart. Oh my word. And there's a couple of those. Another one over here. And then look at all of the interesting jumps out here. It just goes and goes and goes. It sure gets your horse acquainted to jumping with the variety of jumps that are here. And they got some pushed off to the side here. They must be able to move out here. And a very natural jump there, if you will. Here. And it looks as though there's even jumps off the land into the water. That's cool. Look at the width of this thing here. This is really cool. And lots more jumps over here that they can move on out. For anyone that just joined me, I'm at Sundance Farm and Campground. This is an equestrian campground where you can bring your horses and board them. They got about 45 stalls and lots of individualized pasture, even have exercising lots with divided sections between them for those that don't want their horses coming into contact. I guess I've never seen so many variations in jumps before. Lots of creativity and design. And then there's even jumps way back there in the woods. This is a cool place. Wow. I'm not a horse rider, but I would enjoy even just walking the trails. Maybe riding a horse as someone else did the jumping. And it's nice, it butts up against some beautiful agricultural land. Nice field of corn there, a little bit later, but it's coming along, about 4 inches tall. Another big jump here. And lots of options to take the horse. Let's go here for the horse that wants to diverge. Another jump there. Beautiful setting here. Can you imagine out riding a horse and doing all this leisurely jumping, adventurous jumping? I can see why people would want to bring their horse here. I'll have to inquire. It almost looks like a doghouse. It is a doghouse jump. Oh my word. If you want to jump the doggy's house, you can. Oh. And look at here. Wow. All sorts of variations in terms of jump. Look at the width of this jump here. Creative mounting of a log. Jumping of open space here and lots of different widths. Wow, the design here is phenomenal. Another one over here and here. For those of you that are bored, I apologize. I am just intrigued by all of this morning. And tremendous amount of variation. Been fun to see some horses out here actually jumping this morning. Aha, and we're coming upon a horse. Well, a wooden horse, that is. Isn't this a beautiful structure here? Kind of cool. Very cool, in fact. Let's see the width of this big feller. Look at this guy. Huh. Quite the stallion, I'd say. And this is in memory of Say It Dain't So, born in 2003 and lived to 2018.